It's been a while, but we are back with a new episode of bitzelbrews. The recent sets have brought a good amount of clunky creatures that found their way into our First Sliver brew, which is finally ready to be presented. Let me introduce you to the Hasty Hypergenesis. The strategy for today's combo deck is very simple. Do not beat down your opponents with a Sliver tribal deck. Instead, Cascade into Hypergenesis or throw your hand at the table by casting Eureka. Whatever comes first. Let's have a look at what it takes to overrun your opponent with dragons, turtles and other crazy tribes. We need a total amount of 20 damage in any combination of creatures or enchantments, a few lands to cast your Cascade spells as soon as possible, and most importantly, an opponent that does not play counter magic. Otherwise you're screwed. Now that we know what it takes to win the game, let's talk about some of the most important cards. There aren't that many. These days, a 5-color mana base is not a big deal anymore, except if you need to cast Cascade spells early in order to win games. To speed up the process, we've included a cycle of sack lands from Invasion, and a good amount of cycle lands once you're unable to find the right amount of finishers. In case you do not have to cast the First Sliver, you'll always end up with casting Hypergenesis. Since we try to win the game as early as possible, we have to include all possible Cascade spells with mana value 4 or less. Since both Eureka and Hypergenesis let you not only put creatures on the battlefield, but also big enchantments or even artifacts, we included some auras along with the biggest hasty creatures Magic currently has to offer. That's it! Is there any other way to use the game plan for a different outcome? Absolutely! Instead of going the full creature route, we could instead wait for better ones and play some stacks artifacts in the meanwhile. Probably that won't win you games straight ahead, but it's a lot of fun to start the early rounds with a Nullstone Gargoyle or Void Winnower. And if you kept watching till the end of our very quick deck introduction, support our channel by smashing that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Cheers!